Hello, hello, hello. Hey, hearts and people lurking. Always will welcome that. Welcome to a stream format that has become a staple for me, a little something I call Shuffle Saturday. If you somehow haven't witnessed this before, I have my game collection loaded into a website called the Backloggery that includes this neat little feature where it'll randomly suggest a game out of my collection for me to play. Using that feature, I'll pull a random game from most of the games I have and have the technical setups to stream, currently around 2,500 different games. Then play that game for the next 30 minutes, unless I decide to veto it, or one of you do by typing !veto, in which case we'll throw that out, pick a different game, play that for the next 30 minutes instead. As you can see, I only have 2 vetoes for the entire night, whereas you all have twice as many. And I will automatically throw out any game I can't stream, either due to technical issues specific to the game. Sometimes they don't play nice with OBS, sometimes they take too long to download. Sometimes I know from past experience that they crash my computer for no goddamn reason, or because the game would get me banned. An example, if the game is Dramatical Murder or something like that. You can also use the veto command mid-game to stop it immediately, or use !encore to be like, you know what, I want to see a little more, and that'll burn a veto and we'll go for another 15 minutes. That can be chained together, and I think our probably never to be beaten record is like 3 hours on one game or something crazy like that. There are also channel point rewards you can spend your garlic coin on to affect things as well, including the ability to outright choose the next game. Also have to give a continuing shout out and thank you to my friend in chat mod Leah, as well as the rest of the shadowy cabal feeding me additional games through the magic of Steam Family Share, most of which I've never seen, I've never heard of, never played, so it just adds to the chaos. Hello, Silvar. Right, let's get to the game. And okay, I saw that there was a pop-up about the community goal. I'm like, that can't have been met. That's simply not possible. Twitch just jump scaring me a little bit, but thank you for contributing to that. Let's get a game that's not so spicy. Like Arcana for the SNES. Is this the one that was like the dungeon crawler? And I got lost a lot? I might veto this one just because I got... Yeah, fuck it. When has burning my first veto immediately ever gone wrong? It'll be fine! Instead, we will play Hydrophobia Prophecy. Whatever that is. Definitely better. This... Oh, okay. Alright. Interesting. Okay, let me get this downloaded. Looks very Tomb Raider-y. Oh, this has a 60% positive rating on Steam. Oh boy, here we go. Alright, so I'll have that downloaded in soon. If you'd rather go for something else, let me know with an !veto. Let me just get stuff set up in the meantime. Start prediction for the next game. And Hydrophobia Prophecy. Not sure if it takes control or not, but just in case. I'm feeling a little sluggish today, I'm not gonna lie, so we're gonna see how long I last. But sometimes when I go in like this, it's like my body has just been storing energy all day for stream. But I made a new recipe, which turned out very delicious, but it was one of those where, like, 5 minutes after eating, my body was like, oh, it's time to hibernate for the entire winter. That was a lot of calories. And I'm like, wait, no. I have more things I need to do today. So, we're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna see how it goes. Speaking of seeing how it goes, will this game cooperate and capture properly on the first try? Probably not, because it's from 2011. But I'll at least give it a chance to capture like a proper PC game. I talked a bit last night, so I won't go into huge detail, but I had a bit of a shitty week, but the why is it defaulting to that? Oh my god. It's trying to default to 640 by 480 resolution. What the fuck? I don't even remember what my... This? We're gonna see if that works. Oh, you don't like not being the active window. Okay. Alright. Have you crashed immediately, video game? I do believe you crashed immediately, video game. Okay, alright. Welp. I guess we're just gonna put the kibosh on that. Let's bring the music back. Oh. Oh my god. It's left a big black square on one of my monitors that won't fucking go away. Even though I have the program closed, and like Task Manager is stuck on that other window because it's my primary monitor, so I... Interesting. I'm not sure how to fix this. Can I get... If I have Steam... Oh, okay, there we go. Occasionally goated Steam stop game button. Alright, cool. We're just gonna uninstall that promptly. And let's get a game that does work as I add that to the list of shit to remove. Like I said, this happens sometimes. Because I can't possibly test 2,500-ish games to make sure they'll work. I mean, I could, but I'm lazy and like to do other things with my time. So I just subject y'all to it live. Instead, we will play 9 Kings. It's equal to 8 Kings. Okay, pixel arty. Roguelike kingdom builder, it claims to be. Okay, that could have promise. Maybe. Possibly. But, man, I sure do have a friend who has a hard-on for anything roguelite. Surely this one will do, right? Surely I wouldn't get screwed 2 games in a row? That would be unreal. Engine. Okay, it's at least booting. Can you... Oh! This is by a Hooded Horse. Those one guys who got a game banned from, like, everything. Why are you not capturing? Oh, of course, a roguelite in early access. Damn. Color me shocked. Okay. 30 minutes on the clock. Let's play a game that works. And let's start a new run. King of Nothing. Sure? The year is 607. These are our enemies. Okay. Put down castle. We'll go here. Drag a troop card onto an empty plot to create an army. A battle starts whenever you have only 2 remaining cards in your hand. Okay, so I'll want a soldier, so I have a military. Oh. I'm firing my catapult. I see. Alright. Crusading time? Maybe. Battle 1, pick your loot. Every year adds attack damage. Scout Tower seems good, I guess. You can level up any plot by stacking matching cards. Okay, it's one of those. I should probably play the blacksmith just so to adjacent troops and construction. So I want it like here. No, it didn't give me the option for a paladin, did it? I think. Hold. Using the speed. Oh. Anyway, kill him. Clone the card of selected fighting spore every 9 seconds. We could unleash my army of mushroom men. This attack apply 1 poison stack to the enemy. I'm not crazy. The mycelium seems interesting. You can throw a card into the pit to discard it from your hand. This gives you back a small amount of gold. Okay. I mean, I feel like I want the, this. No? I'm not sure I ever played that. Unit explodes when killed. Area damage turret. Every year sacrifices an adjacent unit per level. Interesting. Oh, or I could just get a castle to upgrade my castle. Oh, I have a rough little DPS meter. Okay, neat. Let's power up my castle. Ooh. Anyway, let's murder their archers. I have no idea if there's friendly fire or not. And then maybe it put... Oh, Royal Decree. Doubles critical damage. Receives 1 wild card for each empty plot you have. This could actually be good, because battle starts when I have only 2 cards left, so this will let me, like, play more stuff on my turn. So, I'm going with this one. I decree development! We shall build a scout tower, and upgrade it with a scout tower. And use wildcard to upgrade our soldiers. And can I upgrade? I can upgrade the upgrading facility. Now we're talking. Okay. Oh, okay. That is maxed out. Okay. So then one more would max out the soldier then. My glorious army, take to the field and destroy them all. Wow. That felt horrendously unfair. Fast and aggressive troop. Sure, let's get a little bit of an army of darkness going. Wow. Alright. Oh, can do a ranged sniper troop. Oh, yeah. All my dudes are melee right now. All things are fair. That's true. Jack of Magic? Oh, this is shop. Okay. Unlocks targets adjacent plots. Targets cards returned to your hand. That's true. We should get some Sun Tzu advice. Let's set the book aside because it hasn't been redeemed in a hot minute. The sight of men whispering together in small knots or speaking in subdued tones points to disaffection amongst the rank and file. Too frequent rewards signify that the enemy is at the end of his resources. Too many punishments betray a condition of dire distress. To begin by bluster, but afterwards take fright at the enemy's numbers, shows a supreme lack of intelligence. When envoys are sent with compliments in their mouths, it is a sign that the enemy wishes for a truce. We'll see if they even bother to send any envoys. Because I keep sending them back in body bags. Earthwork seems good, because that, like, expands how much room I have to build? So, yeah, we'll go with that. So I can Earthworks this? No? Oh, do I have to have a target? Okay, then the imps. Aha. And I can just play them right back down. And then elves. The upgrading thing does upgrading things. This feels amazingly unfair. I kind of love it. I don't have a maxed out castle yet, do I? I do now! Look at this. Me playing a roguelite and being like, I need more DACA. Who could have predicted this? Okay. Damage buffs also increase its HP. It's +1 unit to 1... My lord, it is time to wage war against another king. The King of Time or the King of Stone? The King of Time looks pretty decrepit. Alright, let's lay the paladin down here, I guess? Kind of unfortunate that they aren't going to get upgrades, but... Yeah, I did 6 damage with... Oh, but now I can get the King of Time's units. I see. It's expanding, like, the suits I can draw from. Okay. Slow tower? No, we don't do that here. Troop gains +1% attack speed per second. Summons melee units that inherit stats. I like adrenaline. Let's just feed cocaine to our primary army here. What could possibly go wrong? My dealer said he'll give me a good royal deal. Look at how much damage they're doing. +2% HP. Clone the card of the selected plot. Yeah, let me keep upgrading the shrooms, because they're quite powerful. And they're only at level 2. Okay. Very satisfying. Throw this into the pit to replace your current hand with copies of your last... This building reaches level 3, your kingdom travels 2 years back in time? Oh, interesting. So I can, like, go backwards on the difficulty curve, I assume? Huh. I think Hourglass could be good, like, long-term, but for now, I want to wildcard up something. Probably the shrooms. Magic shrooms! What would really be nice is to get some more blacksmiths plots, but oh well. Yeah, we could upgrade our elves. A royal decree! Every time units attack, gain 1 poison stack. Castle lets them leave a damaging area of fire? That's not bad, but I like poison thorns. Ooh, that's many more dudes. It's so nice when all their ranged troops just bunch up for me to murder. I feel that our defensive boys are going to become more and more important, so we'll buff them. Now we're fighting the Demon King! And then he died. Story adjacent plot to level. Okay, summons 1 demon per level. Each dead ally grows permanently 0.5% stronger. Or I can engage IEDs. The Demon's Altar is interesting. Hello? Expansion mode. Oh. Okay, that's what that meant, I guess. That was not real clearly communicated, but okay. The Demon's Altar. So as my cannon fodder gets horribly mulched. Size, damage, and HP of target troop. Ooh. Duplicates target plot and all its stats to 1... Ooh. Or if I'm tempted to echo for him and just like my generic warrior troop, just make another one of them. But Gigantify is kind of the same thing. It's kind of just the same thing. Stack of Gigantify. They're like regular armies, but gigant. Adrenaline. Or rewind. Replace with copies of your last played cards. I think I continue to go for cocaine strategy. I foresee this only leading to good things. The mushrooms are putting in some serious work, good god. Poison vial. I think poison vial on the mushrooms could go kind of crazy. I can't do that, never mind. Alright, how about our snipers? Poison arrows, it's a classic. King of Time, your time is up! Regression. Brings plot back 1 level, but retains all of its current stats and effects. I don't understand why that would be good. Weak but fast range damage. Magnetic spellcaster. Doesn't attack but reflects while taking damage. Tank that deals area damage. Enchantment. Mob. Gain a unit whenever a different adjacent card gains one. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm not... Then again, these guys are literally just Mordaka, the unit, so... Sure. Anyway, Mordaka there, and then... Ooh, could I guess I could max out my paladins? No, I should max out my elves. They're putting in some serious work. Could really use a new blacksmith. Maybe I'm gonna have to rely on, like, duplicating effects to get anything. To adjacent plots. I feel like I don't have the adjacent plots to really make that work. Can be mounted... Oh. Oh, that's fun. Or in forest, I see. Again, I don't really... That could be like a long-term play. That could be like a long-term play. For now, I'll start building the hourglass. Which probably will not do anything in battles, but... I bet it'll be cool when it works, finally. Maybe. Gives every buff it gains to one adjacent plot, amplifies one extra plot. Nah, let me continue going all in on that. Steel coat, I don't know what that means. One copy of each of your king's cards. Outsourcing? I choose capitalism. Ooh, that's many dudes. Many dudes. But my people go crazy. Ooh, that's... I got some faith in the Demon's Altar. Eventually it'll be like a real boy. Maybe. Hopefully. Copium, perhaps, but look, it did 50 whole damage! Don't like any of those. Try again. Sure, let me try rewind. My lord, our diplomats can now make peace with an enemy king. I think I'm good. Oh, I could just reroll until I get King of Time, because I hate King of Time cards. Perfect. And having said that, let's max out the hourglass. Many whelps. Handle it. Good God, just my, like, generic starting army. Through how many upgrades they have are doing real good. Yeah, let's free up our imps. The king of nature. Kill those hippies, men! Feed them to the wood chipper! Well done! I don't think I maxed out my elves yet. Okay. So I need to think in terms of adjacency bonuses. So if I build something here, then I'll be able to upgrade... I have something applied to the paladins and the archers. Shuffle indeed. How you doing, Leah? Or if I go... Wait, that's just unlocked by default. So I could have something upgrade the mushrooms, the crack soldiers, and the Demon's Altar. You know, you might think that because they're, you know, elite units. Well, that's not how we do things in this kingdom. Oh yeah, the car shop. They end up buying, a vehicle. I could... Oh, if I put the forest here, then the paladins will get bonus HP every, like, turn. So I'll go with that. That's many dudes. The Jack of Rainbows. Nice. Sounds like a good, good bet. Hopefully it comes through. Increases movement speed. I mean, I feel like I have to give the cocaine soldiers 200% movement speed. What could possibly go wrong? My drug-addicted men shall destroy the enemy! I feel like, my castle is doing far too much damage. Vampirism. Cocaine-addicted vampire soldiers. What could possibly go wrong? I maybe should have gone for the decree that, like, has my castle launch fireballs. Clone the card of selected plot. Yeah, I want another boar, so I can go for the long-term play. Rewind? No. Rewind would... Yeah, actually. Yes. And now even more haste on the cocaine soldiers. This is about to get ridiculous. Ooh, my dudes, I felt like they kind of got mulched there. Ooh, blacksmith. That's what we've been waiting for. Lone. Fireball. Hey, I was just talking about that. Perfect. The trouble is I've left myself with no good place to place the blacksmith, but the next time I get an upgrade, I can put it here, and that way the cocaine soldiers are getting upgrades from 2 directions. Oh, or I could just... Yeah, never mind. This still has them getting upgrades in 2 directions. Hippie soldiers, once again! One thing about the fireball, it makes it kind of hard to see, where, living enemies still are. So that's not great. See, also, like, these soldiers. Yes, the more DACA meme, but... I don't know, it doesn't... I don't know if y'all saw it, but, like, my cocaine soldiers basically just finished mulching the melee units and then just teleported to the archers. Like, there was no movement. They just teleported. Cancels the first hit, the target... No, more blacksmith. Trebuchet... For construction in your kingdom. 2% damage to all Tau? Yes. Quarry, please. Trebuchet intrigues me. I think I might need more on my scout tower, and I'll stick with that. Upgrade you. I have no room. And the cocaine soldiers need healing. So let me... Poor economic decision there. But it's fine. Anyway, let's set the hippies on fire. Excellent. Create 9 units to the selected troop. Sure. You know where that's going. Yeah, light feathers consistently, like, sell for way too much in WoW. I spent some time just farming some ore this morning. Because I was like, you know what? I don't have enough money in this video game. King of Nature is leading his final assault. We must play all of our cards. Can I, like, play it over... Can I delete a unit? No. So that means I just have to yeet these, which is unfortunate. Oh shit, that's a big-ass boy. Bring it on, champion of nature! Yes, mulch him, my boys, mulch him! Glorious victory. Your kingdom has thrived. Press any button, continue. Continue playing, of course. Oh. Please bear in mind this is an experimental mode and glitches still may occur. Beat a game on shut. Yeah, but it's like an early access. Can you count that? I mean, I guess I could count that. I'll give it like a wave to deem it acceptable to see if it breaks immediately. And then we'll move on to another game a little early, I guess. Well, very straightforward kind of auto-battle-y thing. Oh, expand your kingdom at any time. The chaos is increased. Enemies are now stronger. Oh, and now you pay. I see. Oh, and I get to pick next game. Very well. My boar riders. Well, I think I like this one. But, will you not let me... Maybe I need to pick the... My lord, it is time to wage war against another king. Who cares? Well, neat. Time to surrender, my lord. End the run. Your kingdom has perished. Your reign, king of nothing, peasant. And some meta progression. Quest mode unlocked. I had to unlock story mode? That's interesting. Okay, well, this is Shuffle Saturday, where we play a different game every 30 minutes-ish. And I get to pick, and... Oh yeah, I know exactly what I'm doing. I, like, glanced over at my list, I'm like, oh no, absolutely I know what we're doing. So, give me a minute, I have that downloaded already, and I'll fire that up. Question is, do you capture nicely, or are you gonna make me work for it? Also, I really hope I'm not overhyped. Oh! Nah. That's fine. Okay. Think that... Ooh, you do not like not being the active window. But you are capturing, right? Okay. Perfect. This is actually a game... Ironically, Silvar, I suggested you check out this demo. Parasite Mutant. Looks like a bunch of people was like, hey, what if we just make a Parasite Eve? 30 minutes on the clock. Let's give it a look. And particularly, like, I was looking a little bit into it, and I found, like, a post on, like, their Steam forums where someone was like, please don't add AI voice acting to the game. And one of the devs responded was like, basically said, like, politely, that's fucking stupid. Why would we do that? We're never doing that. So I'm like, perfect. I will now support you. In a world. I know we just have ambiance, but I'm a little concerned the game may be quiet. I'll wait till we have, like, actual music and stuff to adjust. Oh. Okay. Abrupt. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. It would be really funny if it crashed here. Okay. Oh no, she can't hear us. She's got her AirPods in. Cool earpiece, though. That's a hell of a knife, lady. Fuck yeah. Static noise. A transport aircraft crashed. The pilot is KI, and communications have been cut off as well. Self-check, minor skin abrasions, nothing serious. Grade C mission, retrieve databank, continuing mission. Run. Okay, and interact. There is like a CRT filter and stuff, but I didn't think they looked very good. So I kept it like this for maximum, like, legibility. I figured, like, poor mobile viewers would have a little bit of a worse time of it, but it is an option if you do want to try this yourself. Yeah, visually, for sure. If it's signalless combat, I'm gonna kill somebody. Thigh. Oh, hello. That's a change. Alright. Active timed chain battle system. Upon reaching stage 1, you can press X or Y. Reaching stage 2, you can use an item. Oh, I can change targets. Okay. Ooh! Oh! Oh my god, it's straight up his Parasite Eve. Hell yes. Teleports behind you. Nothing personnel. Oh, fuck. I love that I can do a little dash with my melee. I don't have to actually be in melee. I haven't played that game in like 20 years. I would need to refresh my memory first. Is that a gun? Swap. Firearm. Okay. Is this really a grade C mission? Random battle? Yep. I don't know if ammo is limited. Yeah, ammo is limited. Oh, okay. So let me rely on my... Oh, chain as in I can... Okay, so if I charge up more, I can... Ooh, I'm bleeding. Not ideal. Do I have any items? EN cannon? Sure. What's this? Nice! Alright. Did that burn any bullets? Oh, that burned my MP. My mic was in the way. I couldn't see it. Oop. Oh, wait. I could deliberately make an attack that whiffs as like a danger teleport. That's interesting tech to have on my side. You missed me beating a neat little, like, kind of auto-battler, tower, roguelike game, and now I'm playing, I was able to pick the game, so I'm playing, like, a demo for indie, screw it, we're gonna make our own Parasite Eve with anime. And so far, I'm liking the looks of it. Welcome in, folks. Okay. Yeah, I beat a game. Well, I beat, like, a run, and then the game was like, oh, you've now unlocked story mode. I'm like, still counts. It was in early access, so it felt a little bit like cheating, but... I mean, it's kind of similar to when, like, I put a fighting game on Easy Baby Games Journalist mode and, you know, finish the Super Baby mode difficulty. Nothing personnel. Let me try a gun. Okay, I fire a 2-round burst. Oh. The most powerful spell of all. Also, I'm sorry, how many? Can I see how much ammo I have? I have 43 9mm bullets. I don't think I need to conserve ammo that hard. I'm taking some damage that I probably shouldn't, so... I really... You know, I'm kind of vibing with, like, the sort of, fixed camera angles they're going for here. Very, like, appropriate for the style. Transfer the plus point of one equipment to the other. The equipment will be consumed in the process. Yeah. My old Google phone, not a Pixel, keeps trying to do the same thing. I'm like, buddy, this phone barely runs as is. I think I'm good. Anyway, I started blasting. I just ran right through them. Sure, why not? This is probably the game being like, yeah, you have a gun, you should probably... Oh, okay, it is Parasite Eve rules, where you have to, like, take a second to reload, and that animation locks you when you're... Interesting. Small med injector, that sounds like something that I should use. Are you sure you want to use small? Well, I'd rather use medium or large, you know. Not a size queen, but I'll use small. Any port in a storm. Okay, now that I have some room to maneuver... Oh, that camera angle fucks with me a little bit. Ooh, they dodged it because of their animation. That's delightful realism ensues, and I hate it. God, I want to, like, rotate the camera so I can see what the hell is happening. Then again, they probably didn't think I would run to the end of the hall, but... eh. Alright, one left. Let's use gun. The most powerful spell of all, bullet. Her face looks a little weird in... I think it's the nose. Huh. Anyway. Silvar's like, that's good news for me. Okay. I thought there might be an item hidden in, like, the shadows over there. Enhance accuracy of the weapon. I see. Okay. Tune up. Oh. No, I need upgrade. So I probably want hit of 96. What is the hit on my... Okay, I can't... Okay. I can only upgrade the... Hmm? Oh, I have to... Okay. Got it. I thought it would be through the upgrade menu, but it's through the item menu instead. And I'm sure in the full game, it would be incredibly foolish to use that on, please use security key card. To use that on the first gun you get. If Parasite Eve taught me anything, it's that, like, you're gonna be swapping out guns a lot, and a lot of them are garbage. Oh. Please use security key card. I don't have that. Can I use my boot to kick in a door? Or just open it, that works too. Hey, green herbs. Wait, wrong survival horror game. Broken computer. Okay, more ammo. How about... 13 April, 1:24 a.m. Last week our captain suddenly ordered us to seal the whole block. Our security clearance as security guards was lowered, and we can only move around the courtyard. The main entrance to the block has been completely sealed shut. We're not allowed to ask any questions. We can only follow orders. But recently, Ben has been acting suspiciously. He must be planning something. I wonder if I should report this to the captain. What's in the diary? The security keycard. I can observe all the important things. Great. We need to keep an eye out for this Ben. He may be the mastermind behind whatever happened here. That we're probably not going to interrogate whatsoever. Also, hello, Cheese. How goes? Ah, this is... Okay. I was like, maybe I can fool this hand scanner, but no, it's just the save station. How you doing, Samurai? How goes? We're doing some anime, we'll make our own Parasite Eve with harlots and libations. And so far, pretty good. I need to prepare before I head out. I don't have a good feeling about this. What? What does that entail? Target? Do I need to, like... Is it telling me to use my upgrade on something? What does she mean by prepare? Or can I just... Okay. Doing alright. You know, felt a little sluggish today after eating a lot of food, but... Alright, boss fight is upon us. Fixed firearms, vagrants! Tired after sleeping most of the day. It'd be like that sometimes. Alright, I feel like I should use... Oh, I see. Alright. Anyway, taste bullets. More lead in your diet. Thank you, Cheese, for that voice redeem. I ate, like, pasta dish that I haven't had before. I can't pronounce the name of it, but it was, like, kind of a creamy, tomatoey, like, bacony sauce with, shallots, garlic, and some fresh herbs that, like, oh my god, it was good, but it was like, oh, and Parmesan cheese, but my body was like, oh, this is way more dairy than we usually have. Oh, I thought that... Oh, no, it did kill it. Okay. That works. It's actually, it's... Do you have the Final Fantasy XIV cookbook, Leah? It's actually from there. Oh, thank God there's a map. Okay. 2 floor, 1 floor. Yeah, it was, like, Bosianola. Oh, and there were a lot of mushrooms, too. That was another key. I actually had to, like, substitute out some of the mushrooms because I couldn't find one of the types that they were calling for in my grocery store. Yeah, I'll just, like, I'll check it when I take my first break. And, do I... Okay, this is better. And then just, like, put it in text in chat so people can look it up. I don't know if it's invented or if it's, like, a real thing. The door is made from Aegis-reinforced glass. Not even a resonance blade can cut through it. Yes, that, Silvar, that. Yeah, super rich, but, like, I'm gonna love eating them leftovers, because it made way more than I could eat in one sitting. One thing that's kind of throwing me off is, like, I have to press X for melee and Y for ranged, and the confirm for the button for the attack is the same. It's not like I expect to be pushing, like, X to attack and then A to confirm my, like, command. But no, it's like X again or Y again. Double slash. It's like I'm playing Legend of Dragoon. Damn it. Been craving to give that game another playthrough sometime. Bolognese! Nice. Yeah, that's always a good time, too. And, you know, I also had... Oh, okay. Mirror. I was like, wait, what's that moving? I also got a breakfast burrito this morning, so I've just had entirely too much food today. For the amount of exercise which I did, which was approximately 0. It's interesting that the healing item in this game specifically talks about repairs to cybernetic implants. We must be... dry eye symptoms? That, like, cure blindness, maybe? We don't, like, look like we have any bionic stuff going on, but... Of course, gun in the bathroom. As an American, very used to finding a gun in the bathroom. Happens all the time. You know, they just leave them lying around everywhere. Your good old, untraceable local bathroom gun. I think so. Was that the one with, the, like, tech billionaire guy and, like, the other guy, and then, like, he has, like, a robot wife who the other guy starts to sympathize for a little more, and then she has ulterior motives? Then yes. I thought... Oh, okay. I do not have the combination, unless... After all, it's a simple mechanical lock, so it can't... Damn. Well, worth a shot. That zoom-in was also very sudden. Okay, we have antidote. Little silly that I couldn't just vault the ropes to get up over there. Handgun, sword gun, lighter than 15 miles per paprika. I mean, important that you have your paprika. Gotta have paprika. I'll say the one thing that really threw me off for, like, cooking that dish earlier today was it called for whole tomatoes that you crushed by hand, and I was like, I wasn't really sure what the point of that was. Like, I guess it gave me bigger tomato chunks that, like, kind of cooked down during preparation, but... And I guess, you know, if I just bought a can of crushed tomatoes, it would have come with a lot of, like, tomato juice, which probably wouldn't have been good. The reference is unfortunately lost on me. But maybe someone in chat. Maybe. Okay, upgrade my armor. Sounds good to me. No, right, that's an item, rather than... On the LD1. For the aesthetic, it's a rustic dish. That makes sense. I might be lazy next time I make it. Well, I did buy some heavy cream for it, and I never use heavy cream, so I would feel bad about wasting it, so... I might have to just make it again. You know. Oh, American Dad. I think I've watched that show maybe once, ever? My impression was like, oh, okay, this is kind of like Family Guy, but like Spy, which I'm sure is horrifically inaccurate, but in my mind, that was like not enough to keep my attention. There was the other way that I could go to unlock that needed the security key, so... Here... Oh, no, that... Okay, so that's just a Dark Souls door. Okay, never mind. Cooking with Vim stream went. Maybe if, like, I streamed from a laptop, otherwise I don't really know how I would set up, like, a webcam for stuff. That and, like, half the fun of cooking for me is putting on some random, like, video essay while I'm cooking. And I can't, you know, exactly do that while streaming. What am I missing here? Is there, like, an incredibly obvious door that everyone who's not me saw immediately? Cooking in React stream. I'll put two in the back of my own head before I do a React stream. To anything but my old content. And that's basically at chat gunpoint. Why did they zoom in on the... Can I use the forklift? Am I forklift certified? Is Nova that powerful? No, she is not forklift certified. Maybe once we level up enough. Maybe. New Twitch meta. Yeah, exactly. I can be the change. I can be the change. I mean, you know, it would be better than, like, all those React streamers that just... I don't even know. What do React streamers do? Never watched any of them. Like, I feel like I like, watched a few videos of, like, those, who are those, like, super punchable dudes who did it on YouTube and tried to, like, copyright the whole concept of reacting to things? The Fine Bros. I watched, like, a few of their videos and I was like, I don't get it. Yeah. Nintendo 64. And the funny thing is that every once in a while, like, out in the wild, like, not when I'm streaming, but if I use the name Vimbert other places on the internet, and I do, that's not guaranteed it's going to be me if you come across a Vimbert somewhere, but I've had people, like, excitedly think that I'm just a huge fan of some word processor program that I guess is called Vim, and every time I'm like, oh yeah, I guess that's a thing that I've never used. I feel like France would take exception to this, Silvar. Then again, that's not really that's not gonna deter you. Okay, what the fuck am I not seeing? Oh! Oh, wait, I can use my sword in... Okay. I'm very much enjoying the music, but what the heck do you want me to do? It is, like, it has been my go-to. This was, like, years ago, I think, before most of you started watching, so, like, the name came from, it was originally just my go-to name for, like, any name your own protagonist, character, whatever, in a video game, because I was playing Shining Force 2, which is a great game. I highly recommend. And I was a huge fan of the original Shining Force. It's like Sega's Fire Emblem, but way more, like, newbie-friendly, I would say, because there's no, like, permadeath. And the protagonist of, like, the first Shining Force is, like, this square-jawed, like, manly-looking man. Like, looks like he could fight a bear at level 1. And, I was like, oh yeah, I'm finally gonna try Shining Force 2. It's like, I played Shining Force a lot when I was, like, 14. And then my college roommate was like, oh, dude, you gotta play Shining Force 2. It's so much better. And the first thing that happens when I started up the game was it just showed me the main character's face and gave me a name input. And it looks like the most baby-faced, like, oh, I'm gonna go out there and do good, guys! And I just, like, stare at him like, I hate the look of this kid. What's a good name for this kid? Vimbert. And it's just kind of stuck. Like, at the time, I did not even know that it was a French surname. I have not a drop of French blood in me. I have known one French person, IRL, and that was just, another American who had, like, a decent amount of French blood in her, so not, like, a French person. So I was like, I don't know. I have no idea where my brain pulled it from. I must have, like, read it somewhere or heard it somewhere. Did I randomly pick up the... Is there a key in the files that I got? Ben has been acting suspiciously. He must be planning something. I was convinced that it was from that Exile 3 game, because there's a town in that game called Silvar. Yeah, I think it was actually only a third of the game, Hearts, if I recall correctly. But I think there's fan translations for all the scenarios now, maybe? With... What? Okay, Leah. I guess because France. There must be something over here. Of course, none of the random battles were going to give me any problems, but basic navigation and directions, that was always what was going to kill me. French people, I see. It is funny, too, because the town of Silvar in that game is explicitly like a town that when you enter, your party basically says, wow, we gotta get the hell out of here. Jewel cases. Cool name off them. That's valid. That's valid. Non-Parisians are really cool. I mean, I think it's a very, like, you know, even the French hate Paris kind of a deal. Wrestler reference? I don't know wrestling at all, but, you know. Good old poker. Always here for that. Though I did have, for a while on here, I was going by, my name on Twitch before I started streaming, when I was just, like, hanging out in other people's streams, was a random Game Grumps reference, like, not like a well-known one, just, like, something that, Danny said randomly in, like, one of the videos. I was like, ha! That sounds really funny. I'm gonna use that. And then originally it was just like, I made my username as annoying as possible because I had a Final Fantasy XIV guildmate who streamed to no one, and I wanted to be the only person in his chat and annoy him as he was streaming because I didn't like him, so I hate watched under an annoying name. Yeah. Vim lore. You know, I gotta do something when I'm just running in fucking circles, not having any idea where I'm going. Okay, there's allegedly an event over here. The average Twitch experience. True. I mean, that was my experience for the... Okay, so it is the... What are we gonna do with the forklift? Big bro. Step bro. I'm sorry, video game. I'm not forklift certified. I'm not that powerful. Yeah, strange forklift. Okay, Xenogears method. I'm gonna mash the A button to try and inspect everything around it. And the devs are probably like, oh, well, they'll have picked up the forklift key that was in that spot. Nobody would possibly miss that. Meanwhile, the humble Vimbert. Well, I'm almost free of my own incompetence until we get to my next display of gaming incompetence. So I may as well go save. I guess. There was the safe that I wasn't able to open, but I don't remember coming across anything that would be, like, combination. Unless it was, like, the 1:34 a.m. in that journal entry, which would be a decision, but it's the only series of numbers I've come across. Where was that safe, so I can try that and look foolish immediately before I move on? Oh! Wait, computer activated? Well, I don't know what... 69... That. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I'm stumped, frankly. Why did that turn on at that point? Anyway, this is Shuffle Saturday, where we play a different game every 30 minutes. That was going very well, and I was enjoying it until I had no idea where to go. Many such cases. I am going to take a quick break and re-up my water bottle, and then we will roll next game. Hope you'll stick with me. Okay, I return. Yeah, no worries if you disappear because of the phone dying. I mean, skill issue, not having your phone charged. Do you not have outlets in your kitchen? No, it's fine. Diva gave me a little angry meow as I popped up there. You know, the poor baby, she only napped on top of me for half an hour as I took a nap this morning. She's been positively neglected, you know, shown no attention whatsoever, as she also napped on my lap for 2.5 hours this morning as I was playing games on the computer. Kitchen is horrible. Is it just, like, a Canadian thing to have bad kitchens? Because I know, like, Madge and Jess just, like, didn't have a kitchen in their place. Can we make that a new stereotype? New stereotype just dropped? But, yeah, no outlets in a kitchen. I would die. I love my stupid kitchen gadget bullshit. Like the Instant Pot, which is not stupid, but it is kitchen gadget bullshit. I'll 100% own that. Fair. Alright. Ad should now be done, so next, did we have a... We only had one better in the prediction, so I'll refund. Next up for Shuffle shall be... Bloody Good Time. This sounds vaguely familiar. Was this... Oh yeah, this game fucking sucked. No. I'll be vetoing that, and leaving further vetoes in chat's capable hands. Instead of that, we will play Paladin's Quest for the SNES. A game which sounds familiar, yet I don't think I've ever played. So maybe I've, like, read about this, or seen it on a list of, like, SNES games to try, or... something? I don't know. Something about it rings a distant bell. It's entirely possible that there was, like, a random 7-hour, like, video essay on YouTube about this game that I, like, watched while I was doing one of my more monotonous paperwork days at work, and I retained nothing from it. Generic name is generic. Exactly. Exactly. Let's hope generic game is not generic. Paladin's Quest. Oh, okay. Made by Enix. So that's... I have more hope. I have more hope. Really basic JRPG? You know what? Sometimes you just need a basic JRPG. Isn't that right, Diva, who followed me downstairs? I will let her get more comfy before I subject her to cat cam. Don't have hope. Damn. If Silvar is out here besmirching something tied to paladins... you know it's gonna be bad, but hey, I used up my vetoes, so... we shall see. Alrighty. Switch it over to the SNES capture. But, oh, okay. I'm sorry, I have to... I have to show up this title screen real quick, just for people who don't know this game. Oh, never mind. It went into the... okay. It was just like... it just said new game, continue, or like demo. And there was no title text, no graphics, no nothing. Just a black screen and like that with a menu. Like not even... it looked so bad. So this is probably for the best, I guess. Instead of that, we'll play 1942 for the Game Boy Color? Okay. I am apprehensive, because I'm worried that they've tried to shove, like, an entire, like, one of those terrible top-down, like, air games onto the Game Boy Color, but maybe I will be pleasantly oh, Capcom! Back when that meant something. Okay. We might be in for an okay time here. 1942. Difficulty? Easy, because I have no shame. Player 1, get ready! Oh, A button is dive bomb? Okay, and I have to mash the B button, apparently. Classic 80s arcade game, with all the sound to match. Give me the power. I feel like I say that like every time I get a Capcom game from the 16-bit era before on Shuffle. I feel like I should be supplying my own music or something, but we do have this lovely monotone beeping in the background. So this is the speed of the bullets when I hold down B. So I'm making like Star Fox and button mashing. Yes, chat has a collective 3 vetoes. Yep, that I think is incredibly fair. From the sound alone. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Yeti. We're moving on from the game that had that sound, if that was what made you lurk rather than actively watch. Alright, let's see if we can find something a little more auditorily pleasing. Yeah, if you... I mean, to be fair, like, a lot of these, like, Game Boy games, the kids were never gonna have the sound on, as they, like, played it in the back seat on car rides, right? Or, like, on the bus. So, I'm sure sound was of, like, minimal concern to most Game Boy developers. Why are you a clipper? Because, like, not that many people clip around here, Yeti. That's just the reality of it. This is not to come after anybody, just I don't get a lot of clips. Alright. Instead of that, we'll play Chuck Rock for the SNES. I try to be neutral when games come up, but I've played this before. I know that's not true. I lurk in your Discord, man. You still get clips. But it's whatever. Chuck Rock. Alright. Wait, Sony? And this is on Nintendo? What? I mean, I guess it was before the launch of the PlayStation, so whatever. 30 minutes on the clock. It's time for Chuck Rock. Stage 1, get ready. Menu screen, fuck you. Get right into it. We attack with belly bump. There's a thing to, like, pick stuff up, I think. How do I do that? Yeah, how do I... Is it L or R or... Nope. I swear there's a way to pick things up. That was like the whole... Well, maybe I made that up. There are weirdly multiple caveman-themed platformers on the SNES, so maybe I'm thinking of a different one. Probably a better one. Yes, hump that dinosaur, Chuck. It really is. It really is. It's at least very colorful, I guess. Unga bunga. Unga bongo. Swear to God, I can pick things up. I'm not crazy. Okay, down and Y. Okay, sure. Oh, I can get hit while I'm up there. All right. The attack is very dumb and bad. Has like no reach. I'm sure it's meant to like encourage you to use your rock chucking abilities as much as you can, but also slows me way down, as you can see. Still, being able to carry around your own... Oh, what's this? He stares into your soul. At least the jump attack, he does a tiny little, like, kick. So that's, you know, something. Oh, this is damage. Great. Alright. Delicious bean. One singular bean. I don't know. I don't often, like, do stuff with sriracha, so maybe someone else knows there? A rock mimic. How foul. And then I don't actually kill it when it... Go ahead, get up, make my day. When I take Benadryl. Yeah, very specific type of, sleep paralysis demon there. It's at least like, you know, he has some actual expression to him for a second. Can I... No. Oh, but I can throw it up here. And then surely I can use this as a... Yeah, okay. 2%, oof. This is surely a good decision which will never lead to food poisoning for Silvar. Game? What, Oh, I probably need to put a rock there. Oh, I did not realize I was that close to, death. His nightmares. What is the Hat Man? Oh, damn it. There is some kind of primal satisfaction of just, like, squishing stuff with a rock, I suppose. But I don't know that it's enough to carry the game. I'm so sorry, devs of beloved game Chuck Rock. And I saw in the Twitch categories, they apparently made a sequel to this. Oh, it can bounce off. My rock shield shall protect me. Except when it won't. Okay, and this is for when you're bad like me and don't have a rock to get you past. I see, I see. Like, there's this game, there's Joe and Mac. I think there's another one where you're caveman ninjas or something? I swear that's real. Okay, but that doesn't actually build me a bridge, so I just gotta drop down here, I guess? Oh, you explode into more dudes. Not a fit... Oh, and I just squish them when they're that small. Okay, so surely... Yep, okay. Just had to think about it for 2 seconds. That was all it took. Flying enemies with this puny little aerial attack is not a great time. I don't... Oh, that's the end of the level. Okay. Sure. Oh. They've discovered tool use. The dinosaurs are advancing. Damn it. Chrono Trigger stole this plot device. From Chuck Rock. Yeah. I agree, Tail. I've had this come up before, and there was a reason I made a noise of dread. How you doing otherwise? Don't know if you saw, Cyberpunk Anime Lady, Shoots Everything game. That one probably a little more up your alley. Like Signalis, but in a genre that I don't despise. And we're right back here. No menu screen, no password, no nothing. It's, basically an indie dev said, like, hey, they haven't done anything with Parasite Eve in a really long time. What if I just make my own Parasite Eve with anime? It's only the demo for it, it's not fully released, but apparently getting some hype, at least on my Steam. It showed up as like a trending game. Oh shit, I need to put that there. I can't get up there now. Is there backup rock anywhere? There is indeed backup rock that I can chuck. You see, it's clever. Okay. I did not manage to soft block myself on stage 1. Yeah. Ugh. There were a few times when I was working nights where I'd have to, like, come in for a meeting during the day, and it was just the absolute worst every time. Oh, it becomes a temporary platform. That's neat. I guess. But yeah, I feel ya. Been a while since I've been in the situation myself, but, you know, never been in the situation of being, you know, a guy that fat trying to bang a dinosaur. I always succeed at banging the dinosaur, personally. A 7 a.m. meeting should be a war crime. Like, even if you, like, start work at 6 a.m., there's no one's gonna be, like, in a state to have, like, a good, productive meeting. Like, at the best of times, it's kind of a crapshoot if you're gonna get much done during a meeting. Unless it's one of those meetings where it's, like, someone in a position of authority is like, hey, here's the thing I want you all to know. Your participation is not desired nor required. Which, you know, those ones you're just like, okay, just zone out while you tell us whatever you read in your latest management book by some guy none of us have ever heard of, but you're gonna pretend is super core to company policy until you forget about it in 2 weeks. Or maybe that was just my corporate experience. Yes, it was kind of that. Well, there you go. God damn it. Nameless Zoom ones at the last life. I'm telling us we're still... That's evil that they did that. The good old, can you hop on a quick Zoom call approach? 4 times. I mean, I was, like, my first reaction, my first thought was, like, which round of layoffs at your work that hit the news? Gotta be more specific. So, that's real. God, it's like the cawing with like this, you know, like 6-note long song. Just does not help the vibes. Does not help the vibes of this one. It's been said before that I actively like things that are bad, but not this thing that's bad. So, okay. Silvar decides to save us. Thank you. Okay, I'll eagerly move on from that. Hope you cooked yourself something tasty. Alright, next up shall be... Wow, we're really down to... We're an hour and a half in and we've burned all vetoes but 1. Jesus. Okay, never mind. We are up to 2. Everyone say thank you to Tail. As we move on to... A Nightmare's Trip on the PC. Do I still have this installed, or did I uninstall it? Because I know I played this before. Okay, no, I did uninstall it. Okay, this is not a... Okay, well, I think I last played it, like, over a year ago, so I doubt anybody's really gonna remember it, but... Left. Broke bitch. Yeah, fair. Okay, alright, let me get this downloaded from Itch.io. Nightmare's Trip. I remember this one starting, very interestingly, and then quickly I was like, oh, for some reason. I don't remember why. I'm sure I'll remember shortly, just giving you what I recall of it. though the image for the game on itch.io does not look... It gives very... Maybe all we'll see when I fire the game up. The image that they just have gives very, like, hey guys, look at my totally original, not a Pokemon, OC vibes. I don't know why I'm dragging this random, indie dev for no reason. I'm sure they worked very hard. Alright. Nightmares Trip. This is new enough that it should just work on the standard... This has 2 followers on Twitch. This is surely a good sign. Oh, this is a Ren'Py game. Okay, so this is a visual novel. I had thought so, but I... Oh, okay, we have sound. Can I get you to... I can. Game seems a little loud. I'm going to turn it down a titch in OBS. Let me know if I need to do more. 30 minutes on the clock. Let's... Oh, Meowman. Welcome, everybody. My name's Vimbert, or Vimber if you prefer. We're doing something called Shuffle Saturday, where I play different random games every 30 minutes. We have just rolled the game A Nightmare's Trip, which I remember playing before, but I don't really remember anything about it. 30 minutes on the clock, let's see what this one's like. What were you playing? I completely missed that you were streaming. Not all of us remember what it's like. That's what other people in Natura tell me. But I can. The night on which I was born, I can still remember the glee I was filled with at the thought that I would make this new world mine. Like, oh, Minecraft, of course. Just, I don't know, maybe you decided to change it up. I don't know. But, is that quite right? No. This world, it didn't become mine at all. Instead, that night as I sought my freedom, I became more trapped than I could have known. 'Twas the night I was unshackled from the chains unto which I was bound, and cast aside the conductor who'd borne me. It was Parasite Mutant Tale. That night I did something terrible, didn't I? It was late. They say you're supposed to turn the lights off before you sleep, but this kid had them on. Perhaps for some comfort, but it was useless. The bags under their eyes showed the truth. It was the same routine every time I gained consciousness. In the light, the shadows just grew longer, drawing them to what was coming. That just made it worse. It's you again, isn't it? Please, just go away. I approached. My movements were slow, lethargic. Inch by steady inch, the kid watched me waver and shift, and squirmed. They always push their eyes shut, as if that could somehow stop it. But when they do that, I simply call upon the fear of pain. MS Paint with some talent. Yeah, I can see that. It is all within the head, you see. The window above their bed shatters as I lunge. No bite of any beast will ever land, no claws will mark their skin. I draw back my hand and tower above. Their face sinks, their shock has let their eyes open, only for a moment. There is no pain, but the expectation of pain may be ever present. And that expectation... What did it look like after it took that tumble? Oh no! Well, that's what fear is. It's the build-up before pain. In a dream, that pain shalln't ever come. No! They immediately freeze up, trying to still their breath and pretend as if they're already dead. No matter, I can still feel their warmth, their connection. And so, there is no escaping me. We gotta let the anticipation build, and let them think that maybe they'll be okay for a second. I relax, waiting to pounce the moment they show a hint of life. The kid continues to try playing dead, but it proves to be to no avail. I already know that they're still here, trembling with fear. But it suits me. I was almost there, almost free. I'm so close. Just hurt them, keep hurting. Why won't they let go of me? Why won't they just let go of their fear? Destroy them and everything they hold dear. It was time to finish this. With haste, my many fangs immediately sharpen and I attack. To a surprise, my attacks still don't hurt them. Instead, I feel their anger, their anxieties, their weaknesses. It all spills into me, changes me. It changes my form, their name. Wait, that isn't right. What was their name? Why can't I remember? In an instant, the world around me darkens into nothingness. I hear a faint, quiet voice. A noise can't hurt you. Mom? It's just a nightmare. Don't worry, it's slowly passing. You'll forget about it in the morning. For it would be so simple for me. This child's connection is one that I've been cut away from, one that's allowed me to be my own being. But now that it's been left behind, it's possible that I'll never feel whole again. I feel so empty. Listen, they weren't there for, like, the attacks on the Cuban embassy. They don't know. So very... Is this how this... Thank you, Silvar. I'm afraid of what you, clipped there. Is this how this dream ends? Just another nightmare to wake up from and forget? Is there more? Can there be more I haven't realized? Prologue. Birth of a Nightmare. My journey begins in the waking dawn. As I slowly ease into consciousness, I begin to feel the sensation that I was forgetting something. Huh? Snapping awake, I slam the alarm clock snooze button in an instant. Oh, that's right. I remember, because it's like this neat nightmare sequence, and then it's like, meanwhile, in a completely different game. I remember now. My entire body is alert, and the shock of it remains for a brief duration. I take stock of my surroundings. Oh no, oh no, oh no! I'm going to miss my flight. Oh, never mind, false alarm, thank God, okay. I don't have to worry about leaving for another hour. I close my eyes again. Wait, no, actually, I do have to leave right now. I immediately jolt out of my bed, feeling the stud of my feet on the carpeted floor. That does have a cool room, yes. Because it's very obviously, like, you know, they just did the thing where it's like, it's a real location, that's our background art, what do you want from us? My fluffy chest feels free, loose, and heavy as it bounces in tune with my foot beats. Foot beats? What the fuck? My legs tremble stiff and my heart races, hoping I didn't wake up my housemates with this racket. I don't know, Leah. It's us? I seize my phone from the nightstand. 2 a.m. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all! Assuming the taxi doesn't run into much trouble with traffic, I'm gonna leave nearly 20 minutes late. Oh, jeez. Well, okay, the flight leaves around 7:25 a.m., and I'll still have around 3 hours to kill by the time I get to the gate, but who knows? Anything could happen along the way. Security could take longer than it should. I could get lost and have trouble finding my gate. And what if the train inside the airport breaks down? Yeah, it's one of those, like, 2 a.m., which you can clearly see in the visual aspect of this visual novel. Ah! I guess should stop worrying and mumbling so much, but... geez, I just can't help worrying. Why is there a comma after the exclamation mark? I continue to be a mess, if that ain't just the most fucking mood sentence of all time. Okay, let's think about things one step at a time. First, I gotta grab my suitcase, then gotta wait for the taxi, and then, finally... Jeff using their psychic powers on me. I gotta get some sleep. Wake me up when we get there, when September ends. 40 minutes later. Oh, felt like I slept for hours. I was just trapped in a strange dreamscape. Can't wake up. Subjected to the many visions my mind has been meaning to unleash. But I can't even remember any of it. Any semblance has faded away in mere moments. Oh well. As I wake up, I take a small glance at the taxi driver, who hasn't said a word since the beginning of the ride. That's what you want. But I didn't need to hear any words to see my destination, Luna Skyport, flashing brightly on the monitor. I tugged my fur lightly and braced for an imminent rush. I'm here in good time. This is the music you pick? This is the music you pick. Okay, sure. I rush into the check-in to immediately do just that. Check in! For my flight, making sure my suitcase is tagged properly as a carry-on. Okay. Yep. Kale says enough. Understandable. You're under no obligation to be. You even bought a veto earlier. There's so many choices. Oh, they have that option now? I haven't used Uber in so long. I didn't know they did that now. But yeah, every time an Uber driver would just never shut up, I'd be like, oh my god, stop. Stop breathing. But keep driving. Alright, let's search for something maybe a little better, such as Streets of Rogue. I remember this was a game where I screamed "have at you" a lot. It may even have my last run saved. So I'll get that downloaded and fired up in soon, TM. I think this was one that somebody knows, like Oh! It's still downloaded? I last played this in July, and I just kept it installed this whole time. Alright. And I wonder why I struggle for storage space sometimes. It's because I don't clean up the hard drive after a shuffle. Have at you is fantastic. It's applicable to many situations, all of which involve violence, and we love that. Okay. Someday get to, yeah. Streets of... Oh, there's a Streets of Rogue 2? Alright, well... This, I believe, launches full screen properly. Extreme violence indeed. Yeah, it is interesting, right? Are you gonna make me use window capture? Really? God damn it. Alright. You also don't... I got this to capture before, though, so... It's only a matter of time. Boy, you really don't like not being the... Wait, why is this not showing up on the... I guess, like, a more narrative, like, taxi game is what Silvar is talking about. I got this to capture before. I've played this before. Why? Okay, there we go. Okay, that was weird. 30 minutes on the clock. Let me resume a game and probably immediately die. Slums 2, go! Oh, that's right, it's so, like, floaty. Call nearby cops to take down a specific criminal, or a person you don't like, or a person you do like, but don't do it in view of cops. I have pistol, I have Niffy. I need to remember what is kill people. Right trigger. Okay, we're in business. How about you, Papa? Kill innocent, please. Oh, did that... Okay, that broke my weapon. Alright. I'm supposed to retrieve an item. Door, do not enter. Hello, delivery! Streets of Mage. Yeah, where's that game? Oh, I used up all my bullets. Wait, get back here, goon! I like that you can explode your enemies into puddles of blood. That's a great feature. Unlock the safe. What is this? I don't have any way to tamper with it. Oh. Wow, okay, punched her through a wall. Wait, was that always an option? Got a signed baseball. Mission complete. Reward, money. Exploded into a puddle of blood. Yeah, that... I could see that being good, but I still, like, out of principle, have to be like, nah. How about you, vagrant? Kill innocent. Please, he came right at me. Ooh, food. I kind of need the healing, so... Shrinker, cigarettes, bonus nicotine. Was reaching exactly. Ooh, there's a thing over there. Door locked. Hello? Never mind, I'll let myself in. Rate of fire mod? Okay. Neat. Found cool stuff. I like how I just like to get... I'm able to look inside buildings. Such a rowdy group we've got here. No way to open it. Nope, I'm sorry. I've changed my mind. Never mind, I haven't. How about you? Oh! Yes, I'm having the cops kill them for me. Now that you're weakened, I'll take you down myself. Whoop. Okay, never mind. That didn't go so well. Oh, we have to free the slave? Okay. How do I free you? Just beat this guy up? I mean, I'm ending slavery, so surely the cops will be on my side. Oh, or I could... Sure. You're free. Reward boombox. Distract your enemies by sending them into spontaneous dance. Yeah, I've played Hotline Miami. I've beaten it. It took me way too long, but I have played it. Man, why is everybody looking at me just like, ooh, beer. Just doing a little innocent property damage. Yeah, I like Hotline Miami quite a bit, but I'm not very, like, good at it. Hello there. Clone machine? What happens if I clone myself? Hey, buddy. Gotta go fast. Oh! You can follow me around. Okay. Probably the same one I got recommended and I was really excited about. And then I saw it was PvP only. Like, there was no single-player mode to it, and it was like, oh, okay. Because, yeah, I'm sure it was, like, the same one, because I got really excited for a second, then I was like, oh. Well, I'm not sure why they would do this. Air filtration system? Let's put cigarettes in. Polluting the air. My god, what happened? Do you have a mission for me? Break something. You got it, buddy. I can break a thing, probably. Destroy and retrieve. Oh, hey! I accidentally already kind of did this earlier. Alright, works for me. Ooh, money in the graves. Oop. Sorry, friend, I didn't mean it. Okay, not every grave has... I need to stop punching wildly or I'm gonna kill my... Gambling? I won! I won! Dang, I lost. That's probably fine. Neutralize. You got it. Door locked? Well, we'll just have to go around. Do I have a weapon? Not one with any stuff in it. It's self-defense, officer! Ooh, I got a sword. Floor clear. Elevator open. Well done, clone. Take down that pig. Fine, I'll help you finish the job. There we go. Kill innocent, please. It's coming right at me. Oh my god, this sword is wild. Keep driving a... I've never heard of that game in my life. I keep driving? That does not sound familiar at all. Let me assign it to hotbar there. Yeah. And let's murder this random person. He knows what he did. Okay, if the elevator's open, let me move on and just try and see more wacky... Oh, big quest incomplete. Where's the... I suppose it's the big M. Oh, wait. Soda machine? Loadout O-matic? I'm feeling a wee bit lost, but it's fine. I can just start some random chaos here and there. Oh, right. I've done that. What do you want, Copper? Sheesh. Aside from to no longer be alive. Oh. Well, I died. Okay, that's right. There's all these kinds of different slum dweller, scummy trash barrels for bacon cheeseburgers, make enough payments to secure, guard duty, no. Generators blow up, the crepe gangster, thief. Be on your victim and use this to steal from their pocket. Purchase tools from thieves. These will not. Suspicious business owners will want you to leave. But I think I need something with a little more endurance. Who has endurance? The alien? Raid vending machines. You're harmless. Can't use weapons and fist attacks. Only cause one. Okay. Nope. We don't want that. We need violence. Bouncer? Responsible for the well-being of an extremely important musician who will follow you everywhere and probably not cause any trouble whatsoever. Okay, never mind. That sounds like a whole lot of problems. What if I just do, like, goon? No, it's like protected inhabitants. Mech pilot has max speed. Maybe. And starts with oil. Sure, let's take the potential to not suck and be a slum dweller. Slums 1, go! Oh god, I'm so much slower than I was as the courier. Welcome to the city. Try to have some good, clean, wholesome fun, okay? Alright. Ooh, delicious whiskey. Sadly, I can't afford that. Countdown started. What did I do? I just did what the arrow in my head told me to do, Doc. You can't get mad at me for that. Anyway, I'll be taking your stuff now. Kind of busy for that. Oh. Mission failed, ran out of time. Okay, never mind. Well, with my terrible speed, that probably wasn't ever gonna happen anyway. Nice money. Interested in a bootleg colostomy bag? I think I'm good, Doctor. Thank you. What other missions are there? Free the slave. You got it. Oh, nice. All I had to do was punch once, and they're like, yeah, let's just kill this idiot. Wait, was that... Oh, this guy's the slave holder. Floor clear. Elevator open. Freedom, glorious freedom. The other guy I murdered, you know, he was probably bad. You could tell because of how he is. And the thing that was nice about the last character I played as was that I had that insane speed and I could just, like, drift everywhere on my skates. Delicious money. Hello. Know what's really hardcore? Pickpocketing yourself. Super hard. I think I'm good, Mr. Thief. Oh, I can hire his protection. I just always immediately feel like there's kind of a little too much to do here. You're selling magazines. I'd like Ragged Clothes Digest. Shots, shots, shots! I'm actually out of shots. I'm a little broke. Also really close to leveling up. Maybe I'll just find something to break. Like, some ne'er-do-well to steal from, like that one. I'll make my own entrance, I think. You don't see me, I'm very sneaky. Shit! I've been made! Kill innocent, please. Syringe! Wait, I got 2 chicken nuggets? Wait, what does that mean? Chicken nuggets? Or are those like the meta unlocks? Lots of extra XP earned people. Okay, yeah, those are like the meta. Okay, never mind. Let us engage in mysterious syringes. I'm poisoned now. Oh, good. How long does this go on? Okay, sometime. Great. Who knew that taking mysterious drugs would go poorly? Anyway, let's take more mysterious drugs. I'm fast. We find somebody to get in a fight with. You'll do. My sword broke. Excellent. You got a problem with it? Come on out here, boy. Let's have us a good little fist fight. After I heal up with whiskey and fake food. Your windows suck, and so do you. Now to raid his fridge. Banana and burger. We love burger. We hate television. The root of all evil. I don't know what's going on in there, but there's people that are armed, so that's probably more than I can deal with. No, I'm sorry. I'll just be going. Oh, bonus for no guns used. Neat. Yeah, boy! You leveled up. Select a new trait for your character. Something more likely to run away. All syringes are identified. There's enough people. I like that. The being able to identify drugs. I'll go with that. Law of the land. If we didn't see it, it didn't happen. Please commit all crimes within our view. If it's out of our jurisdiction, we're not dealing with it. No fight. Less protecting your property. Then we protect you. No breaking. Breakdancing is acceptable. No stealing, no tampering. All punishable by death. Bethesda logic. Get out of here. How rude. This was a poor decision. I got real used to having, like, really good speed. Yeah, I think I need the sick drifts. There we go. There's the good stuff. Alright. Let me try, before I, like, cause some random havoc, let me try the, like, delivery thing. See if I can build up some initial cash. No, package delivery. Package delivery. Deliver package. Oh, I just have the package. Okay. I thought I needed to pick it up first. Deliver package to ATM. With the power of sick drifts and not having pissed anyone off yet. Deliver package. Hopefully this leads to good things. If I get my combo high enough. Deliver package. Back down and around to here. Package delivery. What are you buying? Ah, drug dealer. In a past life, I would have been able to identify your drugs. Oh! That's all the deliveries. Okay, cool. Well, let me see what trouble I can get into, then. Cigs? Oh, I need a light. Unfortunate. Well, what are you, is that a ghost? Ooh, I guess. Right, we need to retrieve an item. Station booth, clone machine, air filtration system. Pollute the air. Whoa, that's crazy. They messed up the air in there? Who could have done that anyway? Key to the bank? Okay, I can just rob the entire bank now. We Wizardry 8 now. Okay, I love it. Sell-O-Matic. I'll sell the walkie-talkie. Use that key, wait on that camera, or maybe I don't have to care. Hide in its blind spot, or just break it. We've obtained the briefcase. What's in it? Who knows, but we now look important. Would be great as if I could find a place to get a weapon. Some kind of melee weapon. Neutralize a guy behind all that protection, huh? If only I could bust my way through the wall. Grab his bat. Immediately break his bat. Key to the hideout. Fritter upper? Okay. Eat delicious bacon cheeseburger and drink a beer. God bless America. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I know we're in the middle of this, but Diva is unbelievably cute right now. I have to... Wait, no! Go back to just the way you were, kitty. I'm trying... Oh. It's it. I'm sorry. This is gonna be worth it. This is gonna be worth it. I promise. Hopefully. If I can get a good angle. Yeah. Look at that relaxed kitty. And yes, that is a Phoenix Wright wall scroll. behind my chair. Don't judge. How you doing, Lace? Are you this relaxed? We should all be this relaxed on a weekend, truly. She's just passed out. With her little paw on the leg, on the chair arm. Just happened to look down and saw that, and it was like, oh my god, I must share this with the world. Okay. Any weapon, no weapon. Unfortunate. God, the best. It must. I assume these are bad if I... Oh, okay, I can just punch him and break it. Works for me. Delicious money. Slip in here. Open locked doors. Got him. What? Resurrection? That's illegal. Four-leaf clover. What's that? Have better luck all the time. Okay. And now we make good our escape. Oh shit. I did not realize that was a minigun. Well, I'm sure going into the next floor heavily damaged will work out perfectly fine for me. Thank you, Hearts. All map markers are filled at the beginning of levels? So, like, that would... Let me see shops? That seems good. Alright, let me get to the middle and start doing the deliveries for XP. 9 seconds for package delivery. Okay. Fuck. Where's the fucking door? Deliver package. ATM deliver package. Literally last second on that one. Good God. I am truly hustling for this one. 2, 1. No! It's not showing any more deliveries. Curses. Ooh, mysterious drugs. I'm invisible. Okay, sure. Oh, I thought I could, like, pickpocket him. Invisible murder? You can't see who's punching you. Man, that was crazy how some invisible person was punching people, right? Man, truly wild times we're living in. Anyway. Grenade? Now we're talking. Anyway, now I legally own this store. What is the M? Oh, you got a mission. Rescue for reward. Okay. I'll give it a go. My sick roller skates. Destroy that. Alright. Rescue from the cops. Augmentation booth? Oh, I can upgrade my roller skates with money? Could go even faster. My God. Oh, I can bribe the cops? Wonderful. There's no corruption in our department, only mild crookedness. Well, that's not that bad. Hello, coppers. Does this blood stain on my shirt make me look badass? I don't know. I think you need to enhance it a little bit. Just like that. You are free now, my friend. Oh, escort the quest giver. Okay. It's fine. Nobody saw us. Just be cool. Be cool, man. Be cool. You need to calm down. No one can know that we just took on an entire police station's worth of dudes. You need to be chill! Hi, I brought your friend. 5 chicken nuggets. Delicious. I've actually never been that much of a chicken nugget person. But oh, chat tracker dead, sorry. I don't know, always been more about the chicken strips. They're always good. Oh, okay, I apparently need to kill some doctors. This is in the name of whatever cause I'm fighting for. Ghost Gibber? Was? Okay, it's an anti-ghost gun. I need to equip the grenades. Could be handy in a pinch. Yeah, tenders, pretty much same. I could always eat some chicken tenders. You know what I think the easiest way is going to be to destroy those things? Well, there's cops around here, but... Lob a grenade through there. That didn't work. What if, instead, we do... Right? What if I go, like... Because I want to throw in through the window and... Fuck. Aha! We've got our way in! Oh. You don't see me, I'm very fast. I was defending myself from this police officer. Police officer, you don't understand. How about you? Oh. Alright, I destroyed the water boiler, question mark? Full health level up. Okay, that's so big. Wait, can I free these criminals? Oh. When you steal something, at what point does it truly become your own? Deep thoughts, truly. Oh, and I got the key to the hideout. Is there anything? There is a something in there. Let me just achieve comedy real quick. What? My cigs! Scoundrel! Oh my god, and the cops are actually on my side for once, because they saw... Ooh, and I got a lockpick out of that. That worked out great for me. Well, I do have the key to the place, so I can just do the direct approach. Okay, so that was just money, but I did find cool fuck. I gotta keep remembering, those mean wall turrets. Can't exactly skate around those. It's fine. Increased electability plus 107. What? When you trespass in buildings are normally... roller skates plus. I see no downsides to being able to move even faster. Oh my god. It's like, it's a war zone! Don't get in the middle! But what if I begin at the end? Okay, that went incredibly poorly! Never mind! Anyway, let's shut down the power. Why? I don't know. Lol? Anyway, someone else other than me is killing the cops, but this is Shuffle Saturday, where we play a different game every 30 minutes. A little bit of the delightful chaos that is Streets of Rogue, but I feel like I forgot everything I knew about the game, but honestly, I don't think I played the game much different when I understood the game. Yeah, it's one that I feel like I would need to, like, put a good, 15 hours in before I felt like I really, had my bearings. Because there's so many characters. Normally it's just RPGs where I feel like mostly RPGs and visual novels where I'm like, 30 minutes was not enough to get a good sense for the game, but Streets of Rogue also kind of like that. Anyway, if you're just coming in, we're going to move on to a new game now, out of 2,500 different games. Going to be moving on to play Luffy and the Fortress of Doom for the SNES. Wow, okay. Oddly timely. Reminder, tomorrow I'll be continuing my Lufia 2 playthrough. I'm currently in the middle of an ancient cave run. The SNES has been left on all week, but luckily I have the second SNES to play Lufia 1. So I'll get to get a sense for what this is like, because I very much have an interest in the Lufia series because I've liked Lufia 2 so much. I have not so far. I'm also going to run some quick ads while I'm just getting this game set up. Lufia and the Fortress of Doom. You actually shouldn't play this? Oh, it'll be fine. Plus, I mean, if you really believe that, chat does have a veto. You have time to stop me. The game... Oh, shit. The game opening is the ending of Lufia 2? Damn, Is it like the opening before the like, start screen? Okay, well, I was, like, trying to bargain on that one. Alright, well, never mind. We'll go for something else, then. Well, instead of spoiling an ongoing playthrough, oh! Barkley, shut up and jam. Okay. It's like, we're staying on the SNES. You don't have a choice here. Very well. Oh, wait, but this is not Barkley, shut up and jam, Gaiden. I'm suddenly far less, excited. I got those two confused for a second. Oh well, I'm sure this will show me why, it was worth, making a massive JRPG out of Barkley, Shut Up and Jam. If this is just a basketball game, I'm going to be so disappointed. This should capture in soon. There we go. 30 minutes on the clock. Let's play some Barkley, Shut Up and Jam. Oh, this looks so promising already. Wait, get ready? Oh, we just go right into it? Huh? Oh, okay. 1 minute. Sure. New game? Select team captain, Sir Charles Phoenix. Oh, Sir Charles from Phoenix, Spike from Seattle. Gunner, Funny D, Wild Man, Stonewall, Flyby, Newts. Get ready, black screen, right? T-Bone looks pretty well balanced. I'll go with him. So then, we want another guy with lots of pips for... Sure, how about Gunner? T-Bone and Gunner versus Sir Charles and Newts. Chicago, I guess? Get ready. Okay, they just immediately bowled me over and got the ball. Alright, very fair. Oh my god, they're just beating the shit out of us. We're trying... What? What? He just runs into me and I immediately lose the ball. What is this? Anyway, let's casually fire it from... Okay, now I know what shoot is. Nice jam. Man, why don't we get to just, like, bowl them over when we run into them? I'm being robbed here. I can't get any jamming done. Miss NBA Lab 96, but here we are, right? There were so many, there's a surprising number of just like mid-basketball games in this era. It's kind of wild. Like, were the people really this hungry for basketball games? Apparently. Mid-sport games in general, that's true. Okay, luckily Gunner is kind of carrying a little bit. Michael, yeah, honestly, fair rebuttal, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan just exists, so that's also the shoot button? Oh my god, I made it! Okay, that's like a spiritual victory. End of quarter. I'm convinced that there just isn't a pass button. I have no idea what the pips at the top mean. I can't bowl them over by just running into them, which is garbage. Okay, X is pass. Okay. Important. Oh! We knocked him over! Damn. God damn. Did they just roll, like, really powerful, like, teammates? Or what's Oh my god. I guess I am literally playing against Charles Barkley in a game that's named after him, so... It's basically like I jumped straight to fighting the final boss, so... If I win this one, I should basically count the game as beaten. That's how it works, right? And then I can quietly remove it from the shuffle and never play it again. That's definitely how that works. Oh god, it's only been 4.5 minutes. What do you mean? Well. There we were. Wishing I... 22. John Madden is really the strongest player in Madden. I mean, he would be. That's why they can't allow him on the field. Okay, I'm awfully good at hitting three-pointers if I don't immediately get, like, killed by the opposing team. So while they go for their silly dunks, I can simply go for the 3 points from half court. Damn it! Okay, X on defense is, to attempt to steal. Okay. Oh boy, stats. We don't need to see those. It's fine. Or maybe we just linger on those stats for 25.5 minutes. Wasn't Stephen Curry the, like, basketball man that they referenced in, Wholesome Monster Girl Academia? There was some sportsman they referenced in the... Why did he pass it to me and then I had to pass it back to them? This game is silly. How's progress on that? I don't know. I'm not the dev. From half court! Man, how could it fail? I thought it was foolproof. There we go. Okay. Sunk that one. One minor oh, I actually got it. And then it was immediately bulldozed over by the might of Sir Charles. Really is funny how the game calls him Sir Charles. Also very cool how, like, the camera doesn't go onto my character, but, you know, my character is still moving around relative to where he was. So if you're off-screen, you're just screwed. And you have no idea where you are, and you're just, like, kind of holding a direction and hoping. Very fun. Great counterplay. The 3-point that always lands, except when it doesn't. Oh! Something else to be annoyed about. Oh, I missed that you corrected to roommate. I was like, your old remote. What? Yeah, wholeheartedly agree there. This game is gonna drive me to drink, but what will keep me away from drink is this adorable napping kitty on my lap. Or I will have to kick her off my lap if I wanted to get up. And I'm not sure I can bring myself to do that. Isn't it fun when we burn all our vetoes, and I just get to suffer for a half an hour? It's like Shuffle Machine never left. What? The 3-point shots always hit, except when they don't. I feel like I have no ability to block shots once they're in the air. Maybe there's a mechanic I'm not understanding. Or I don't understand basketball. Either one is equally likely. Whatever, we pass the ball to Gun... Okay. Alright. Alright, very good. Give the ball to Gunner, and I have no idea where I am. There I am. I get bowled over by merely coming into contact with Sir Charles's cake. Understandable, I guess. Okay, we actually blocked it. Okay, let's go. Let's go, AI teammate, who's doing all the work. Try using your hands. Should try using my feet as well. I don't know why I keep pressing the B button. When I do not need to jump. God damn it. Like, just their ability to just immediately bowl either of us over upon contact is ridiculous. Net proper dunk contesting? Maybe. Okay, new plan. I play as Sir Charles. And just... I'm seeing credits. Some could argue when you see the credits in a game, you've finished it. That's an argument that some people could make, maybe. Also, they actually had game testers for this. I'm very surprised. But no, to truly finish it, I would have to try at least a series, right? Some people, that's why I use they then. Understandable. Okay, yeah. We just need to play as Charles Barkley. And be like, yeah, the game is named after me, you lose. And Gunner seemed pretty good. He's bad at dunks, but that's fine. Get ready. Boy, I can't wait to just immediately bowl people over as Sir Charles, because that's how he works. That's not going to be how he works when he's under my control, is he? At least Gunner's being solid. Oh, wait! Okay. Oh, okay, I can also be bowled over in 2 seconds. I mean, at least I can do some running over. They might, in fact, be counting on it. Oh, hang on. Go for it, Barkley. Alright. Excellent. My running into people powers. They'll carry us. Damn it. Oh god, get there. Never mind. I've not been paying attention. Am I Phoenix or Houston? I'm Phoenix. I'm winning? I'm winning. Hi, I'm Charles Barkley. The game's got my name on it. You're gonna lose. I don't know what Charles Barkley sounds like. Spoiler alert. Outside of, like, a gag in Clerks, the animated series, I have no familiarity with Charles Barkley whatsoever. Nice slam. Shoot it, Gunner! We're gonna run out of time! Okay, that works too. 1 second. Psh, you think you're gonna make that bucket? Who are you, me? Oh, right, we go right into the neck. Okay, works for me. Damn it. that only do 3 points. The 3-pointers strategies are not working for me all of a sudden. Alright, Gunner. You're gonna lead us to victory, right? Damn it. Nice dunk. It's like they wanted to include the bit-crushed voices, but were a little ashamed of them. So they just made them really quiet in the mix. Which, like, understandable, I guess? Ah! Yeah, I seriously don't think I can get to contest the dunk at all, even if I jump. It's just like, yeah, you dunk, you're in. Which, like, fair, a dunk is cool, but, you know... Maybe let me be able to do something on defense, maybe, someday, possibly. Thanks for nothing, Gunner. Thanks for nothing, me. Yeah. Like, passing back and forth, just depending on where it ends up, is very funny to me. I don't think I do, Mealman, but it's very nice of you to say so. I've scored 3 points the whole game. The rest has all been the CPU teammate. NBA 1K? I think this might be more like NBA 100. This was all we had back in my day, probably. Maybe there were better sports games, I don't know. Though there is a basketball game that I really got into. One of the NBA Street games, because that was more about, like, doing weird, like, Tony Hawk-style, like, tricks with the ball, rather than, like, actually playing basketball. And it had RPG elements. So, I was kind of okay with that. It was also a nice game that I could play with my little brother during, like... There was a weird summer where our dad had taken a job in, like, this tiny middle-of-nowhere town. We didn't know anybody. Like, my little brother tried to go outside and do his extrovert thing and, like, meet literally everyone in town like he was able to do, but just nobody ever went outside. So he just, like, wandered around for, like, a couple hours and then came back while I was playing video games and was like, oh, what's going on? He's like, yeah, nobody's out there. So, we just played NBA Street for, like, that month until they were like, oh, actually, yeah, we're gonna give the job to somebody else. Which, honestly, probably for the best. That town weirded me out. It felt very, like rural Silent Hill vibes or something. I don't know. There was something unsettling about it. Hey, Mystic. And Tanks. Welcome, welcome. We have unfortunately been cursed with bad game, but there have been some bangers earlier, so I have faith that we can turn it around with the next game. Yeah, I think specifically I played NBA Street Volume 2. The one where they're just like, hey, if you play the story mode, here's just Michael Jordan from the get-go. And I'm like, okay. Yeah. Yeah, this was a town of, like, I think... The population was, like, 700 or something? So that's small even by the standards of towns where I wound up living when I was a kid. Like, very, very tiny. It's weird that they had like a job in his field. But, you know. You need people like that everywhere. Oh, okay, there we go. Wow, it's actually a lot closer than I would have expected, given how miserably I've been performing. Maybe I will win a basketball. Yes, good job, Gunner. Continue carrying me. The town we were near had a population of 3 to 4K. Yeah, I think it would have been, from there, it would have been like, like 150 miles to a town of like 10K. Ah, damn it. But I don't know, I've been thinking here and there about, like, down the road moving to a smaller place. If anything, just for, like, the, you know, the cost of life. What are you doing? Oh my god, that was the... Oh, we lost by a point. We lost by a point. Gunner tried to save us. Maybe if I had scored more than 6 points. Damn. Game 1, Houston wins. Oh, a series just means a series of games with the same teams. Oh. Oh, I see. Alright. Yeah, I think, boy. After how much drinking I did during the week and having a little drink on stream, well, a couple drinks on stream last night, I was like, maybe I don't drink any during Shuffle tonight. But now I'm like, what if I do? Yeah, I thought it was maybe going to be like, I guess that's what the tournament is. I thought it would be like kind of like an arcade mode of like going through a series of different opponents, but no, it's just you play the same team but multiple times for some reason. Do it mean? We'll see what the next game is, but I just may. I just may. Anyway, Tanks, Mystic, how are y'all's weekends going? Mine has been fairly lazy so far, and filled with entirely too much food, in a pleasing way, but in a very, like, my body being like, oh, that's a lot of calories, I don't know if we can move, Chief. Make that 6-pointer. Yeah, make the 6-pointer, score a hat trick. We need a field goal. Wait, no, field goal is an actual term in basketball, and I know that for some reason. Hat trick. Yeah. Whoa! Oh, that was the end of quarter. Sent alcoholism will be complete. As though it hasn't been complete for a long time, Mystic, implying. Oh! He passed it and my guy got it. Going to a rodeo. Oh, okay. I didn't think they had rodeos this time of year. Man, where's the, like, running into people tech that the AI was using earlier? That's what I need to do. Learn how to, like, bowl people over and just take the basketball. Seize it by force! Ah. If you want to just repeatedly dunk the ball, this is the game for you. Damn. Push the opponents down some stairs. Yeah. The conveniently placed stairs. Always ready to end any basketball... What the hell? Okay, that was actually kind of cool. Is that like a real dunk that people can do? Or did they just like make that up? Windmill makes sense. The chair, what, we're just gonna $1 million baby, both of our opponents? I mean, I'm in. It's the only way I'm gonna win at the... Oh my god! I actually blocked him jumping up for a thing! It actually worked for once. It can happen. It's real. The legends were true! I'm taking the tiniest wins, because they're all I got, man. Okay. We're tied going into the second half. There's maybe some hope here. Maybe. I scored slightly more points that time. Slightly. Also, I'm not sure I've ever seen another basketball game where it's just 2-on-2. I've played some basketball games where it's 3v3, where it's 1-on-1. Never a 2v2. Oh. I've never been too familiar with the Grateful Dead, but... Sucks. Bit before... I don't know, were they before my time? I think they were still... Yeah, I don't know shit about the Grateful Dead, it turns out. Brain was like, yeah, Chief, we got nothing up here. Just in general, but specifically about the Grateful Dead, we extremely have nothing. I think my older brother was really into them back in high school. When he, like, kind of tried to be... Well, like, he and my older sister both apparently, like, used weed from time to time when they could get their hands on it in the middle of nowhere place where we lived. Different middle of nowhere place to where I was talking about before. Oh, I got it. Jared died in 95. Ah. I mean, you know, I was alive, but I certainly wouldn't have known what the Grateful Dead were at that age. We got fucking nothing. Yep. I mean, there's plenty of metal from, like, the 80s, that I really like. And, you know, that's not real... What are... Oh, okay! They were, like, slowly... I was like, what is happening? Did we change baskets? Do I need to be doing something? But, yeah, would have been, like, within striking range for me to listen to him, for sure, because, you know, got really into Iron Maiden. I still like Iron Maiden and, like, Megadeth, and even going back further, like, some good old Black Sabbath. But, not just, like, I've never really... I don't think I've really given, like, stoner rock and adjacent stuff a legit try. Oh, shit, no! We need that, we need that. We're down by, like, 1. Don't let them... Ah! Okay. 3-pointer. This is the move. It'll work. Okay. Now we just stop them from... Nope. Okay, of course we couldn't. Gunner, bring it home! We're counting on you, big guy! Okay, that works. Oh! We bowled him over! Not like this! Oh god, 20 seconds. It's not enough time. Gunner, we gotta move. Gunner! What the hell was that? You gotta dunk it. Dunks never miss. I think. Based on the evidence I've seen. Metalhead now, though. Hell yeah. Pretty bad about listening to, like, music now. I don't really, like, occasionally I'll, and, like, for so long, my method of, like, finding new music was, like, just randos on, like, YouTube, but now I'm like, I can't really do that, because it's probably just gonna be, like, AI slop, and I won't know enough about music to be able to tell. Only listen in the car. Fair. We into overtime. Oh god. The music even sounds like it doesn't want to be here. Like a guess we're gonna play some basketball. Don't really want to be here. Just another Monday. Damn it. Come on, Gunner. Okay, if we just maintain our very tiny lead... Oh! We lengthen it, maybe? Shit, no! Me! How could I have failed me? Damn it, I thought he was gonna immediately try and shoot it again. But, ah, Gunner! We're supposed to be the ones with bowling people over powers. Gunner, again, if you're gonna go for a 2-point, you gotta go for a dunk. Dunks don't miss. Which is why I demonstrated that by doing a not dunk. Now you understand. There you go, buddy. That's what we need to see. That's the initiative we're looking for. Oh! A dunk can fail. Okay, I stand corrected. It was really funny that he went for the big epic windmill wind-up and then just like suddenly, nope. Dunk it! Okay, they have 5 seconds to score. Delay them, delay them. No, not like this! Just shoot immediately, shoot immediately. Oh! I got it! I got it! I did some cross-country and track, but that was it, tanks. No, like, team sports. Because my track events were, like, 100-meter dash, 200-meter dash, and something else. I was a sprinter. Oh, man. That was very dumb. Listen, just like the tiniest iota of joy is like a banquet to my soul right now. Because I'm playing this game. Like, what about this inspired that one madman to just make, like, hey, I'm gonna make a basketball JRPG starring Charles Barkley after basketball has been banned. What about that game? What about this game inspired that game? I just want to ask. Oh, we bowled him over. The three! No! Betrayal! Oh, good. You bowled him over, Gunner. Good work, my man. Yeah, cross country was never really any... I mean, I wasn't really good at either of them. I was a better sprinter than I was a cross country, for sure, though, because it was like, cross country events, you know, there's always the thing where, like, everyone who's watching and, like, all the parents, when they see, like, the last couple kids coming in, they, like, do the, like, yeah, you made it, buddy, like, pity claps. Yeah, I was always greeted with that. Pretty much always. But it was more like, do this to show that I can do this than anything. You know, kind of a self-improvement thing. Because most of the rest of the time I was just like, nah, video games! So, had to do something. And then eventually I was like, you know what? Dad, I don't want to do sports anymore. Can I just, like, go get a job somewhere near? He was like, absolutely, son. It was then that he realized that he had a son who loved money! And three-pointers. But mostly money! Yeah, I knew I was never getting any sports scholarship or nothing. 2 feet taller, 1 soul take. Hell yeah! Yeah, and I very briefly did, like, golf. But that didn't last very long at all. That was more just, like, a thing to be like, well, maybe I should show that I'm doing a thing. I was really worried about, like, my... Oh, thank God, we're safe. We're safe? Okay. This is Shuffle Saturday, where we play a different game every 30 minutes. Holy God. We're moving on from that game, and may it never appear on the Shuffler again. So that's a taste of Barkley Shut Up and Jam. You can torture yourself with that someday if you want, maybe. Yeah, I did band for a while, too. But after a while, it was just like, nah... Other activities, we skip. Jobs we do. We save up the money. After all, the other activities do not give us the money. Alright, we have no vetoes. Pre-rolls are good, so out of 2,500 different games, next game shall be... Post-Void. Sounds vaguely sexual. Oh, this looks kind of trippy. Alright. I'll get this downloaded. Ooh. Okay, this could be a little... If you're, like, light sensitive, this post-void clarity. If you're, like, flashing light sensitive, this could be a little unpleasant to look at, maybe? It has a very strong style, but in a way where it's like, it seems to be going for a little bit deliberately ugly based on the Steam screenshots. I'm not sure what it'll look like in motion, but I could see this being like a kind of hard to look at if you're sensitive way. Let's get this fired up. Oh, what the... It's already going? Okay, hang on. I have to get it... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Okay. Can I... Okay, there we go, there we go. Sorry, it's just being a little cantankerous about being captured. If I do this, will you... Okay, there we go. 30 minutes on the clock. Let's do some post-void. Use mouse to look around. Hold shift to slide. Need? The movement is very, like, abrupt. The liquid in your idol is your health. Okay. Sure. Kill enemies to regain liquid. Okay, this is kind of a nightmare visually. So, yeah. I thought it might be something kind of like this. Ooh. Press space to jump. Okay. Is that a Luger? I don't know my guns well enough. Oh. First, there was the void. Then there was a headache. And a flower of hope that would give birth to a sanctuary. With his head in hand, he who bore the pain would try to reach the void again. The place where nothing moves, where darkness is lord, and silence its preacher, a place of peace. There his head can pour freely onto a new seed, which with renewed purpose will sprout life. This feels like some kind of MK Ultra thing, divorced of context. But alas, ceaseless violence and unapologetic noise would again be wallpapered to the corridors of past serenity. A time known as post-void. A place known as post-void. Oh, that wasn't the... Okay. Accessibility mode turns off sudden flashing images. Thank you. Maybe if I turn off the grain, that'll make it a little easier too. I think I've done what I can to make it a little less visually noisy. Act 1. Ooh! The music! Okay! I didn't realize this was gonna be the vibe. Oh, I died? Can I turn the game up? Sure. I'll turn the game up a bit. Yeah, this is very trippy. Maybe I need to be a little more tactical. I don't think that's the vision here, but... Three, two, one. I'm on a time limit? Tactical. Must be on a time limit. Okay. Let's go dumb and loud. Oh yeah, my health is always draining. Okay, so I have to kill people to recover and... Oh god. 3, 2, 1. Ah. Okay, yeah, we are go fast. This is different. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. God, I feel like my reflexes and reaction time are not good enough to play this game. Okay, made it. Choose an upgrade? No, there are no vetoes. Enemies explode upon death, points towards the goal. Reload faster. Let's go faster reload. Fucking melee enemies. And gun dudes, alright? Oh, okay. Tanks redeems a veto and says veto. That game, very cool, but I do wish it was easier on the eyes, so I think that's fair. Ugh. I just need to blink a couple times after that. Good God. Ugh. It's a lot. Alright, well, let's maybe find something that doesn't flashbang us all repeatedly, like King's Bounty Crossworlds. Ain't this the Sonic racing game? Yeah, that's fair. That's a very hot fantasy lady on the image. Okay, let me get this downloading. This is... Oh, turn-based strategy, apparently. Okay. I'll be right in my element. And shouldn't be too, like... I kind of want to just, like, look up the OST for that, because just, like, that first level theme alone made me be like, okay, the music in that game probably rules, but... The trouble is the rest of it surrounding. They're like, you must earn it. And I don't mind some, like, frantic FPS, but... Yeah, it's just... I remember hearing of a different... I got it confused with another game that I can't think of the name of, but it's an FPS that apparently, like, people really liked, but it's very deliberately, like, ugly. Kinda, or, like, visually harsh, kind of like that game. And man, I don't know if I could hang. I don't know if I could hang if that other one was as bad as, the Void one. Cruelty Squad, yes. That sounds right. But it also kind of makes me think of, like, those, content warning and other, like, streamer, bait games. Oh, you don't like not being the active window. Okay. We can work on that. Oh, okay. Nice. You just play ball immediately. 30 minutes on the clock. This should unfreeze once I make it the active window. Let's play some... Nope. Immediate crash. Alright. Great. Okay, I'm gonna executive level that one then if it's gonna crash after being alt-tabbed out of twice. 10,000 reviews? Really? I guess it was a bigger deal than I realized. Huh. Okay, well, let's find me... actually, I need to add that to the list of games to remove. King's Bounty Crossworlds. Move. Okay. Let's instead go for Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Okay, another game where I'm going to die repeatedly. But this is one that won't, sear our eyeballs. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Has a reputation for being super fucking hard for a good reason. I'll have that up in very soon? Question mark? Everything is super. Ghouls and Ghosts. There we are. Oh, that's right. This was also Capcom. I forget. 30 minutes on the clock. There's happy fireworks. But meanwhile, in the darkness of the wood... demons gather. Oh, there is a difficulty. Beginner, please. What? Okay. It was kind of hard to tell what I had selected. I'm still gonna die a lot, I'm sure. Camera, you're getting awfully close. Personal space. Camera? Oh dear god, that drone's coming right for the castle! Unhand her, fiend! There's the gauntlet. Oh, that's right, I do have a double jump. I forget that. This game's a classic, but I am not going to be getting far in this one. I've lost my armor, you see. Oop. And now I'm dead. 2 hits! And every time the game's like, look how much more of the game you have to go. I'm like, I know. Had to get the money. You know, I guess we could, like, rescue our lady love or whatever, but money to improve the kingdom's infrastructure and enrich ourselves is really what we need. After all, we gotta improve the anti-demon defenses around here. Maybe have some kind of holy water cannons at the borders or something. Okay, got him. Don't want to tango with more fire snakes than I have to. Double jumped out of panic. That was not a good move. You're trapped in here with me, and I'm dead. Games like bits? No, no, no. We kill you before you start your bits. Understandable. I suppose. Man, if there was like... I'm still thinking about that last game. Like, if there was some kind of, like, visual mod to make it less the way it is. It would be tempting to try... Oh. The treasure chest has a baddie in it. Of course it does. Of course it does. Why would there be a helpful thing in a treasure chest? This is super ghouls and ghosts. And you know what the thing is? I'm pretty sure that because I have this on, like, beginner mode, I'm pretty sure it doesn't let you actually beat the game when you get to the end. I'm pretty sure this is one of those games where you have to play on the hardest difficulty to actually beat it. In fact, I think this is the one where it rather infamously says, like, it looks like it's the princess, and it's like, you discover that this room is a trap laid by Satan. You feel your courage welling up in you. Go again! And it sends you back to the beginning of the game. Or that might just happen on all difficulties? I don't know. Never seen it myself, obviously. It just... This game's got a reputation, if you don't know. But clearly this is the training arc, so I can play, Fuck, what is the term for the... Egavanias? The Castlevanias that aren't, like, Symphony of the Night. The ones that... Right, I forgot. Chests contain a monster. Of course, of course. Because after I die for, like, half an hour in this, a Castlevania won't seem so bad. I might try Symphony of the Night at one point, though. Might put it on a demo day. Because, like, I tried Super Metroid and did not enjoy myself, but that's only half of Metroidvania. And from what I understand, like, the exploration Castlevanias have a little more, like, RPG going on. There was also that one, like, that one Game Boy Advance one where I was playing as, like, the magic guy. That one seemed pretty cool. Yeah, I know I've heard it from, like, everyone, Tail, but I also heard that about Super Metroid, and I really didn't like it at the end of it. So, I don't know. It's just like confirming my hipster reaction I have to when Thing gets praised. I'm like, oh, well, Thing can't possibly be that good. God, this stupid jump art. Oh god, this is gonna end poorly. I mean, I imagine if you played, like, more modern ones, it might be rougher to go back to an older one that has, like, less quality of life, maybe? I could see that being a thing. But I don't know what Metroidvanias you really like. What are Metroidvanias that you like, Kale? Because they're like... I'm... Still, for whatever reason, I'm like... I feel like I should give the genre another shot. But, like... I tried Super Metroid. I've played the first bit of a couple Castlevanias on here. I tried Bloodstained, and aside from being like, whoa, this main character's hot, it didn't really do anything for me. And I played a bit of a couple of the Shantaes. They were fine. I don't know. No strong feelings one way or the other about those games. The ones I've tried. I did very much like that Bloodstained had that whole thing where you got, like, you could, like, gain enemy abilities by killing them. And that would become, like, magic for you. Even if that kind of led to, like, some grindiness. I was into that. So if there's... I imagine that's like a throwback to some other Castlevania that does that. So... I could be into that. You know what? We just run right past that guy. It's fine. We don't need to kill anyone except the last boss. This is... Welcome to my pacifist run of super ghouls and ghosts. Ugh. There's probably someone out there that's done that. And another game over. We'll be seeing many, 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 many more of these. But hey, I'm stacking bags of cash, I guess. That's something. Pretty sure that, like, tomorrow while I'm streaming, the rest of the snow that's on the ground will be melting. Very sad to see it go. I even, like... I was hearing, like, a weather forecast on the radio. Yes, I listened to the radio when I'm in the car. I was getting my breakfast burrito, and they were like, well, have you enjoyed the bit of winter we actually got the past couple of days? Well, too bad! And then talked about how highs were going to be back in, like, the 50s and 60s, and I'm like, god damn it! Give me some actual goddamn winter in January and December. Please! I'm starving over here! Then, like, everyone who's actually getting winter is like, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. I even, like, yesterday, you know, when we actually got some snow, I put, like, oh, let it snow in team chat, and, like, someone else, I think that kind of pissed them off. Because they're like, you know, they see any snow and they're like, ugh, my day is ruined. It's like, I have no idea why they're not living somewhere in the south in that case, but this is a person who has, by their own admission, never been a... Oh, new weapon? Hey, okay. Okay. A little faster firing rate. Machine gun dagger. I'm into this. Oh god, now I really don't want to die because I don't want to lose this weapon. Leave me alone! Leave me alone, my dagger! No. I had hope for like a good 30 seconds there. It kept me on the dagger when I respawned and I didn't notice, and I just picked up the stupid goddamn lance again. This is fine. I'm doing fine. Everything is okay. I mean, really, like, what I... You know... I'm trying to think, like, how I might be able to make progress in this game, and it's like, oh, maybe if there was, you know, a cool invincibility cheat I could put in. Maybe. I still might find a way to screw it up. I feel like my hitbox is ever so slightly bigger than the character, like, sprite would suggest, too. Like, it looks to me like I'm not gonna get hit, and then I get mulched into bones. Explode into a puddle of blood, as someone I once knew would have said. Very fond of that turn of phrase. Use it talking about football guys all the time. It's like, oh yeah, you know, that insert linebacker here, he runs into you, you're gonna explode into a puddle of blood. Which, you know, probably not untrue, but just a weird way of saying it. In a way that I always appreciate. Okay, it's back! We're so back. With the power of rapid fire. And desperately running past the... No, no, not like this, not like this. Not like this! Okay. Now I just need to avoid the, like, 800 other things coming to kill me instantly. I'm not gonna make it? Okay, never mind. Fine! Oh god, literally on top of me, and I was stuck jumping. Oh god. Well, not sure what I expected, I guess. Oh well, it's fine. Now I can start with this from the start. Start with this from the start. The deaths, the failure, they begin to weigh upon my very heart. Oh, chest. Surely this one won't be a trap. Torch? Oh! Okay. I'm kinda into that, because if I miss, then it just becomes like a ground player. Sickle? Alright. I think I was more a fan of the fire? But this is fine too. Ooh, I can't throw as many of these. No, never mind. This one is... not great, maybe. Come on, fire at... How many times have I misjudged that jump? How many more times will I misjudge that jump? I swear, no video game man jumps quite like this man does. I mean, he kind of puts his full ass into it in a way that I appreciate and don't at the same time. Like, the man is leaping. Like, his life depends on it, just all the time. Trouble is, sometimes you don't need that. Sometimes you just need a little hop. He's like, nope, full force, all the time. You know what? I will take the lance over this. This is a franchise that I don't think they've done anything with in a lot of years. I mean, maybe they've given this, like, some kind of, you know, port on Okay, I thought I, like, jumped my way back into getting hit by that, and I was about to be very depresso. Did I just say depresso? I think the string of failures is getting to me. Just a little bit. Right on the skulls. This is so cruel. The game where like 2 hits and you're dead. Can I get, like, an extra life or, like, a repair to my armor or something? Have I made it to the end of the level? Oh. Okay. I see. Well, now I know that's a thing. I didn't... Well, once again, I guess my response to I didn't think it would work, it would be that, cruel, is, well, it's... Ghouls and ghosts, what do you expect? Fucker, oh, a spread shot. Okay. And I can... Okay, this might be the one. I could see it firing at like an angle up being a problem, though. Ooh, yeah, okay. Not without flaw, for sure. I missed my life. I was going to say armor, but then... Also, gotta say, appreciate everybody being here. After I realized that, like, I completely missed that this was the week of, like, GDQ. I was like, oh, nobody's showing up to streams this weekend, and I wouldn't blame them. So, appreciate y'all picking me over that, because even I don't get into speedruns that much, and I, like, usually at least mark out 1 or 2 runs that I want to see, but this year I just completely missed it. Somebody in a random Discord server mentioned GDQ. I'm like, oh, it can't be time for that, right? No. It is. Though, usually speedruns I want to see are like RPGs I like, just because I feel like, you know, then they get broken the most, because you turn a 40-hour thing into like a 6-hour thing. That's not really what they do. I tend to go more for, there's this speedrunning event called RPG Limit Break. They actually host it in Denver now, so I might be able to go in person, which is wild. But then it feels like, then it feels more wasteful if I, like, got a hotel room, because it's like, no, I could just go back to my place. And also, going places. I could simply watch it on twitch.tv without wearing pants and drinking alcohol. I don't imagine they'd allow that at the venue. But, I don't know. It's a thing that I think would be cool to see, like, in person. Because it's just such a... I've tried to explain to, like, people who don't into video games about, like, speedrunning, and they just don't get it, and I'm like, ah. I always admire speedrunners, just I could never do it myself. It's too much of a focus on just one game. Like, unless Crusader Kings speedruns could be a thing, I don't know that I'd have the sheer number of hours put into a game to even begin to develop the competencies that speedrunners need to have. Because I don't even, like, it's rare I even 100% a game. It's just like, no, beat a game, on to the next. You know, maybe if it's a visual novel, go do a full completion, because I probably need it for whatever true ending they have, but... This kind of always been my style. Increasingly as I, like, get older. I used to be more about, like, no, I should see all the things if I'm gonna play the game, but now I'm like, If if there's stuff there that just doesn't seem like it doesn't feel like I'm interested in it, skip it. There's other stuff I got to do. You know, I have how many thousands of games? Well, how many? If it's thousands, it's only a couple thousand. Only a couple thousand, he says, but, you know, there's scores upon scores, that's a good way to put it, of games that I own, and I have never even started to play. Shuffle is a great reflection of that, with how many times I say, what the hell is this? Upon rolling a thing. You could practically, I'd say, like, take a shot every time it happens, but that's just most times that I roll a game. So... Except, you know, ones like this, where usually it's like, oh, I know of this game, but that's kind of it. It has a certain reputation. Only Night Boy can start forest fires. You know, I'm single-handedly propping up the torch industry, and now I'm not. You'd think they could offer me a little assistance in my hour of need, but... I guess it is, you know, fighting demons or whatever, so... Not exactly in their skill set. For whatever reason, I always kind of mentally equate this game to, like, the Ninja Gaiden. Different beast, just, you know, similar... oh, wait, it's the guy. Okay, alright. I was immediately like, a thing that's not the torch, give me, and it was death. That is different. That is different. I got a good kitty on my lap here. Despite all my bitching and carping, she's just peacefully passed out. She's like, oh, this is what the human does when he talks at the glowing screens. It's fine. Not disturbing her sleep in the least. And I appreciate her for that. I think I liked that even... God damn it. Even less than the torch. What I think would be interesting is if you had this game with, like, God, this is gonna be an obscure poll. The Freedom Planet 2 live system. Because what they did in that game is, in the first game, it was very much traditional lives. You know, you started a checkpoint or beginning of a level, whatever. But in the second game, you could either start over at a checkpoint or instantly revive, but at, like, a very small amount of health. So, like, you could use your tiny amount of lives that you got per level. You couldn't, like, just bank them forever. To, like, try and get the last hit on a boss or something. It felt very awesome to pull off. And you felt like an idiot every time you got punished for it. I very appreciated it. That game is not a perfect game, but it did a lot of cool things. And I probably need to go back and play more of it. Because I never did play like the other characters. I just played the characters like, yeah, this is just our Sonic knockoff. And I'm like, sure, good. Give me that. But there are other characters. Including one who rides a motorcycle. And that's pretty cool. The motorcycle kind of makes you invincible. And you can drive it up walls. It's a good game. Don't know if it's a game I would ever stream. Just because I don't think I could keep up the requisite level of, like, focus to play it with any level of competency while trying to, you know, yap and pay attention to what anyone was saying, but... It's the bastard man! I've slain him! That damned clown! It's also just kind of, the game, it's got good voice acting, but, man, it sure is furry writing in there. With all that entails. Entails, because Sonic knockoff? You see what I did there? Very deliberate, obviously. How did that not kill me? Never mind. You're completely right, video game. That was not hitting me at all. I deserve that, boo. I deserve it richly. I'll own that. Listen, I gotta do something here while I'm slowly losing my mind, dying on stage 1 of a video game for 30 minutes. Oh, yeah. I'll mention this more as it gets closer, but there is going to be a weekend coming up where I will not be doing any streams. I'll try to give ample notice of that, but it's the weekend of fuck, it's like the 9th or something? For reasons completely unrelated to the release of World of Warcraft Burning Crusade Anniversary Edition. Because I need to be sweaty, and I refuse to make MMO stream content, so... Yup, it's what we've been doing, Slim. I've been dying here repeatedly. The cycle of samsara, Sisyphus, etc. How are you doing tonight? Okay, so I need to be on high ground when the wave comes, or I die? Wait, I just die? I die if I'm in midair, too? I was gonna land on the pillar. Oh my god. It's like it's trying to eat my quarters, but there's no quarters to eat. I already own the game. Why are you like this, Schools and Ghosts? So I may have to sneak in, because that's gonna fall on the... Or no. Yeah, I'll be able to get in a birthday stream. Yeah, that should still be fine. Almost freed. Very true. And I think I might make this last game. I think my will to live has been sapped sufficiently. And my desire to drink increased enough. And I will simply charge up the good vibes for Ancient Cave tomorrow. It's fine. I got all the bad luck out of the way. With rolling games that were unpleasant on the eyes, that I'm bad at, that sounded awful. We got all the bad luck out of the way. Got all the bad luck out of the way. Cabinet games make you feel like... Not all cabinet games, but... ones that are explicitly like, yeah, we're just gonna take as many quarters as possible, absolutely. Still do miss arcades, though. But even, like, when I was growing up, there was less and less of an argument for them, like, existing. Just because consoles had gotten so much better. So, I don't know, it's kind of almost, like, anachronistic to, like, reality or something when you see one. There's still a few around here and there, but... yeah. Anyway. I think that is going to do it for me for tonight, for Shuffle. So thank you, everybody, for coming out. Spend a little bit of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it may be for you. 13 hours from now, I will return to continue my ancient crave. I crave the Ancient Cave. That's what I mean. The Ancient Cave side quest of my Lufia 2 Rise of the Sinistrals playthrough. Yeah, just too many games that sap my will to live a little too much in a row. Let's randomly raid a guy I used to play Final Fantasy XIV with, who's streaming, I think, is Raid Prague. This will confuse him, but it's fine. Anyway, hope to see you tomorrow. If not, have a great rest of your weekend. My name is Vimber. Don't remember if you prepare. I'll see you around the internets.